Hello out there, it's Chris. It's the Mad Respect. I'm gonna give it a few minutes to buffer or whatever. I did a private preview video before this to see how things would look uh, when I did go live here, and it's kind of frozen up for the first 20 seconds or so. But all right, with no further ado, welcome everybody. This is the Mad Respect. This is Chris, the Mad Respect. I'm coming to you live tonight on YouTube. Uh, uh, because we're going to have our channel subscriber giveaway. Originally, it was our 50th subscriber giveaway, but happy to announce that I am pushing 100. I'm at like 98 subscribers, I believe, the last time I checked. And pretty excited about that. But later in the video, we are going to have our 50 subscriber giveaway. The prizes, again, were Spider-Man #1, bagged edition, signed by Todd McFarlane right there in the black and gold pen. Raw dog copy, because if you were trying to do a grade on the signature, they would tear the bag off when they did the grading. It would no longer be signed. And to go along with that, the winner will receive Batman Last Night on Earth, full complete miniseries from the DC Black Label, issues 1, 2, and 3 by Greg Capullo and Scott Snyder. Both are two of my favorite creators, Snyder especially, and then Todd McFarlane is historically one of my favorite creators. So that is the giveaway, and we'll wait and see who comes up and shows up in the chat. We're also going to open this week's pre-orders from the Discount Comic Book Service. So let's bust into these guys here. So far, hello to my wife who's joined the chat. Hi, honey, I love you. Thank you for supporting my YouTube dreams and channel and naming the channel. All right. This week's books. Well, that's kind of cool. Just give me a bag. All right. Decent sized stack. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Holy moly. Someone is asleep at the wheel at Discount Comic Book Service. Hello, Agu. I see you jumped in on the chat. Eyeball in the chat. I see how it is, Agu. All right. Here's this week's invoice. Look at that. Just about normal how it is. A couple of fake bags and boards to go with that. All right, here we go, ready to roll. First up, we have the conclusion to Nook from Source Point Press. This is Nook #3. I was wondering if they were actually going to give me a bag with this for this oversized. They gave me the same small-sized backboard, but it does have a bag, so I can put it with issues 1 and 2 that I have over there in another part of the room, and I can read Nook now. Nook concludes. All right. And we have Gun Honey, Blood for Blood, issue #1. This is Gun Honey Volume 2. This is from Titan Publishing and Hard Case Crime, which is has a Ed Brubaker blurb at the top. I find it's kind of pulp noir, but it's also endorsed by Stephen King, who has written 3 novels for Hard Case Crime. So I've been collecting this since the first issue of Gun Honey, because this is the first Hard Case Crime comic book series that I knew about. I have quite a few, actually, but that's the first one I was made privy to. And once again, Gun Honey #1, my original Gun Honey #1 had a giant tick. And now, keeping up with tradition, issue 1 of the second series of the giant tick. Nice. Rogues Gallery #2 from Image Comics, and Hannah Rosemay and Justin Mason. Doesn't look like Declan Shelby stuck around for even issue 2, or does he just not want the publicity? Let's find out. Nope, Declan Shelby is still credited with the story, but he's just not doing the covers. Not being credited on the cover. So Rogues Gallery #2. And we have The Swamp Thing, #16, the final issue of Romvey's run on the Swamp Thing. I'm just wondering if when this ends, does it lead into the 2-part Future State story, or line up with that? We shall see. Gunslinger Spawn, this is issue 11 from Todd McFarlane and Brett Booth. I've been really enjoying the series. Definitely the highlight of the Spawn universe so far, in my opinion. Minor Threats #1. This is from Dark Horse. This is written by the Patton Oswalt and Jordan Bloom, with art by Scott Hepburn. And this is not Jason Bloom from Bloomhouse. This is Jordan Bloom, who I believe is a different person. Another channel was saying, "Oh, this is written by the guy who does Bloomhouse." No, this is not the Bloomhouse guy. This is a different Bloom. Jason Bloom, Jordan Bloom, not Jason Bloom. All right. Radiant Black #17, one of my favorite series of 2021, continues into 2022. This is the second to last issue of the current arc. This one comes to us from Kyle Higgins, and Marcelo Costa is a regular artist, but it looks like we also have art in here by Joe Clark, unless he's an additional writer. I'm not sure. Beware the Eye of Odin, #3 of 4. This is from Image Comics and Doug Wagner and Tim Odland. I said before in another video on another channel, I heard that the story has been kicking around since the 90s. And these are creators from, I believe, Utah. And the local comic store there is like frequented by the Rogue Trader, who is also on YouTube. And they talk about how Tim Odland has been working on the series since the 90s and has frequented that store. Just a little factoid. And here's the final issue of Robin from Joshua Williamson. And who's on the art? Roger Cruz is going to finish up the series, even though it started with what was his name? I can't remember the original artist's name. But he's going to be on a title with a very terrible writer pretty soon, unfortunately. So we're going to be wasting his artistic styles. Fuck This Place, issue #4. This is from Kyle Starks and Image Skybound, I believe. Is it Skybound? I don't know if it's Skybound, but it's Image. Yeah, it's Skybound. Image Skybound. Fuck This Place. I've been enjoying the series. It's got its comedic chops, but it also has been quite tense and horrific. I'm glad that they're maintaining an excellent balance so far. Coming up on Fantastic Four, this is the final issue of Fantastic Four by Dan Slott. The end of his 4-year run, close to 4-year run on Fantastic Four. And this was also on my top favorite reads of 2021. I quite enjoyed Fantastic Four. I actually haven't read the entirety of the current story arc. What was it called? Reckoning War. I read like the first few parts at work about 3 months ago, and then I decided I was waiting for it to finish up. So I got a nice stack of 10, 11 issues at the end of this run. So I hope it ends as good as it was, because I really enjoyed Doom's wedding and all that. Slott did a great job on that series for me. Here's Task Force Z, the penultimate issue, #11. This one is by Matthew Rosenberg with excellent art throughout by Eddie Barrows. I think there's been a couple of fill-in artists. I think We Only Find Them When They're Dead artist has done some work on this, as well as a couple other people. But yeah, this is they had 3 12-issue series come out that month. DC versus Vampires, this one, and then Dark Knights of Steel. DC versus Vampires ends in, I believe, November. This ends in September, and Dark Knights of Steel is like on issue 6. So I'm kind of glad I picked the 2 I picked because I'm almost done with both of them. Here is Carnage number 5, one of like the 2 or 3 best ongoings at Marvel so far. This one is by Rom V, and Francisco Mana is back on the art for this issue. The art's been shared pretty much evenly by Francisco Mana and Roj Antonio on this series, and it's definitely a straight-on horror title for Carnage by Rom V at Marvel. Glad they're letting Rom have a little creative freedom there. Here we have Axe Judgment Day number 3 by this is by Kieran Gillen and Valerio Schiti. Looks like no fill-in artist yet on the series, but I guarantee you by issue 6 someone will have filled in on, because Valerio Schiti, unless he completed it all before they published number 1, is pretty slow and usually doesn't finish what he starts. So Judgment Day number 3. Been hearing mixed reviews on that people don't like it at all. I've liked it okay. Detective Comics number 1063. This is by Ron Vian and Albuquerque. Not Alberto Albuquerque. It's Raphael Albuquerque. And then Simon Spurrier and Downey on the backup story. Probably like 4 excellent creators that all came from Vault in Image. The DC has sniped recently. Basically, DC since Future State, their whole rollout for titles has all been basically gives many writers from Vault, because I guess they work cheaper than Scott Snyder and Jeff Johns do. Amazing Spider-Man. This is issue number 8. This one is going to be coming to you from Zeb Wells and art by John Romita Jr. This is the end of a 2-part Vulture arc. And it introduces the new Osborn Spidey suit. Looking forward to reading that, see how that is. Also, looking forward to this. Detective Comics number 27. This is the facsimile edition. Let's see what the back looks like. Let's see if they do a full facsimile like Marvel does. Oh, yeah. Very cool. Let's take a look at that myself. I couldn't really see it. That's cool. I wonder if they're going to actually have the original ads and backup stories in here. Because in the Amazing Spider-Man annual last week, it was just the story guts of the annual. There was no ads or backup stories or anything. It was just the pinups, a couple little 1-page stories, and then the full story from that annual, but no, not a full 72-page facsimile. It's probably like 55 pages. It says 72 big pages on the cover, but this is Detective Comics number 27, way back in May of 1939 from Detective Comics, DC Comics. Detective Comics number 27, the first appearance of the Batman. And last for new comics this week is Grimm number 4, possibly the penultimate issue of at least of the first arc. This one is by Stephanie Phillips and Flaviano on art, and I get the Jenny Frison Reaper covers, because I get Jenny Frison covers on any title that Jenny Frison does covers on that I collect. And Jenny Frison is doing the cover for number 26 of Something Is Killing the Children. I saw the solicit for that, and it's a really badass Jenny Frison cover. I'm looking forward to that. And then for the 3rd week in a row, drum roll everybody, we have free from AWA and the Discount Comic Book Service. We have Lesser's Evils, the Tribeca Festival trade paperback. It collects Thrifter and Emmett one-shot issues and 2 issues of the Jin series. This is a media tie-in comic that will be directed by Justin Fair. The comic book is by Ian Grody and Lishan Lee. And I read most of this 2 weeks ago when I got my first copy. Now I have 3 copies. And I also have 3 copies each of New Think, Number 1, and Absolution. So we have a live viewer giveaway for these 3 books later in the video here. All right, so that is everything new from the Discount Comic Book Service. Let's see who joined me in the chat. Real quick, we got Agu Rhythm. All right, yeah, you didn't read the first arc of Gun Honey. It was kind of cheesecakey, and then she was really Mary Sue-ish, but it was still fun. I hear the new series she's more balanced and more of a badass. Then we have my wife, Izzy. Yes, Gun Honey is a cool name. And then we have Louis Ramirez 504. That's looking good. And then that's it. Agu and Luis Ramirez. I'm gonna pop up the wheel for our 50 subscriber giveaway, going on 100 subscriber giveaway. We have Todd McFarlane Spider-Man number 1, signed by McFarlane in the gold pen. I got this signed in probably the early 90s at a convention here in Seattle. I picked up the comic at what would you call it? 7-Eleven in Kirkland, Washington. But I bought like 7 of these off the newsstand. They were in the bag at 7-Eleven, and I bought a bunch of them. But I took this one into a con. I'm like, excuse me, I'm kind of under the weather. McFarlane had like a limit 2 at that con. So that's this one. And the winner will also receive Batman Last Night on Earth, the full miniseries, number 1. It's number 3. It's number 2. I don't know my order, but that miniseries and McFarlane Spider-Man number 1. Give me a second to set up the wheel here, and I will add our live viewers. And then another guy I forgot about. Uh-oh. You can hear it spinning, but that's not really the real spin. So give me a sec. It keeps spinning like by itself. I don't like it. It has to wait for me. Give me a couple secs here, guys. How do I move this down? It's annoying. My computer is new to me. Okay, everything's highlighting. I don't like that. Hey, can we get back to where I need to do it here? Come on. Up. All right. And I'll go. We're going to add Joey. He originally wanted to be part of the giveaway a long time ago, and I have a long memory, so I know he should be part of the deal. And Luis Ramirez. Thank you guys for joining in on the live chat. I'll be with you in just a moment. Click this. Okay, pull it down. Update the wheel. All right. We will shuffle the wheel. And we'll stop that from happening. We'll shuffle the wheel 5 times. All right, go back to the top so I can see it. All right, looking good. Oh, keep it down. Up a little more. And the wheel picker. That works fine. All right, back to here. Let's. Hold on. Hi, guys. Thanks, everybody, for putting up with me. All right, we are going to go to share screen. We're going to share the screen. We're going to go to the edge tabs. We're going to go to the random picker. We're going to share that puppy. And we're going to go back to this one. Wait until it pops up on the screen. It didn't do it. Let me try it again. Add to the stream. There it is. It doesn't look right. So let's fix it. So I can actually see the screen. I don't want to Is that better? Let's see. Looks good. All right. Are we ready, everybody? Anyone else there? 7-Eleven Kirkland. Don't say the one off 85th. No, this was the one by Finn Hill. Finn Hill by 84th Avenue. I guess that would be the one off 85th. All right, let's give it a spin, huh? Everybody, let's see who the winner is tonight. Bam. It didn't spin. Hold on. Try it again. It's Agu! He just come to chat, and it's Agu. I cannot believe this. Is this rigged? It's super rigged. That is so funny. All right, I obviously don't have to hunt him down for the. I don't have to hunt him down to tell him he won because he's here in the chat. That is insane. I hope you like McFarlane. All right, let's close this. Is that sort of anticlimactic since I just added him to the wheel like 2 minutes ago? I mean, I had people who joined the giveaway on 2 different occasions and were on the wheel twice. And I'm glad that somebody I actually know and somebody I've actually conversed with live on YouTube before. And by the way, everybody, is the video buffering at all? Were you able to see the actual spin and stuff? Because I don't know how this is going to look, because when I looked at my video that I did privately, it was buffering quite a lot. And he is here. The guest star is here. Come on. The guest star is here. I thought he was going to miss this video, but he's here. Oh, yeah. The guest star is always here. He's my grandson. He's such a bad boy. He's so silly all the time. All right. So since I was going to do a live viewers giveaway of this free stuff from AWA, and Agu already won our grand prize. Luis Ramirez, and considering Eileen is my wife and she doesn't want these, Luis Ramirez, do you want Lesser Evils trade paperback, Absolution #1, and New Think #1 from AWA? Just say yes and give me your IG handle, and I can get these sent out to you. Thank you for joining the video. Well, yeah, I'm surprised what's his face isn't here. Who's the guy who's in like every video and like wins a lot? The guy in Arizona, not Arizona, New Mexico, the New Mexico dude. Ugly, what's the New Mexico guy? He's in all of the videos. I have like the memory of a fly. So hit me up there in the chat there, Luis. Are you still there? Do you want the AWA books? I can send them out to you. Las Cruces. How did you know that, Eileen? Was that a guess, Eileen? Oh, okay. You're my chat's behind. All right. Las Cruces. Okay, I see it. And Joey Bags of 7 is a what? I can't see shit. No. He's laughing about it, whatever he said. You deleted already? Hi, Enigma. Hola Atotas. I don't know who Hola Atotas. Are there other people in here? Who joined in here? Joey Bags of 7 is something. I cannot see what. Is a troll a robot? Is that what that means? I don't know what that means. Oh, welcome, Enigma. You're in here too. I have 2 sets of these. Do you want, Enigma, do you want Lesser Evils and New Think #1 Go ahead, get them on camera. New Think number 1, Absolution number 1. These are free to me from AWA the last 3 weeks in a row in my comic book pre-order. Somebody there is just throwing them in every box, I guess, for the whole month. I get weekly shipments. Maybe people will get monthly shipments when I got it once, but I do weekly shipments, so I've got it 3 weeks in a row. But I have these to give away. So, Luis and Enigma, let me know. Oh, he's a bot. He's not a robot. I know he's a real person. I've seen him chat and tons of things. I think I've seen him on live before, haven't I? Am I incorrect? But I remember when I first mentioned I was going to be doing a giveaway and mentioned those books. He's like, he said, sign me up. I remember that. That was way back then. That was last March when I had 40 subscribers, and then I disappeared for 16 months because I got my job back, and then I came back in August and announced the 50 subscriber giveaway, and in a month I've doubled my subscriber count. Excellent. All right, Luis. Yay or nay on the AWA books? They're yours if you want them. And Botfly. Thanks everybody for hanging out with me. Yes, thanks. All right, I see that you're there, Luis. Okay, they're yours, buddy. I'll leave a comment on this video at the end, and you reply to it with your whatever you call it, your IG. Your IG is the same as on here. Okay, excellent. All right, I will hit you up there on IG, and I'll hit Agu up on IG, or he can meet me up north if he wants to get those, or I can mail them. Mailing them is just as easy. I like going to the post office because once a week I go by the post office on my first day of work when I bus home. Look at these. I got 2 sets of these, and I have a third one that I got 3 weeks ago that I actually read the trade. So I'm not going to give that trade away because it's mine. Yeah, it's nice to have so many copies. I really liked New Think number 1. That was one of my favorite books of that week. Issue 2 was garbage. It was something about artistic freedom and creation, and people who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. Really didn't like it. And now issue 3 is more back to evil technology, sort of banned in it. It wasn't as good as 1, but it was definitely better than 2. And let's hope 4 and 5 kick it up. All right, looks like things are kind of slowing down here. So we might say bye-bye. Let's go through what my favorite books are from my pre-order, and then I'll take off. Definitely looking forward to reading Graham. I'm really excited about Detective Comics number 27. That's so awesome. And I'm going to be getting the Superman number 1 and Action Comics number 1 reissues. And I hope they reissue Batman number 1, 64 page. That'd be badass. I'm all in for that. Looking forward to Amazing. These are all in the reverse order that I got them. What else am I looking for the most? Fuck This Place, one of my favorites of this year. Looking forward to reading the big stack of Fantastic Four and finishing Slott's run. Am I going to start collecting Fantastic Four in November with issue 1 by Ryan North? No. I'll wait for the first trade, and if I read it and it seems good, then I might go back and retroactively pick up the first 6 issues, 5 issues, however many they do. Looking forward to the end of Task Force Z next month. But I have this month's issue. Always looking forward to Carnage. Awesome series. End of Robin. This has been a great series, and it continues by Mark Waid and the Marvel guy. Mark Waid and Mahmoud Asrar. That's his name. Mahmoud Asrar. First ever Mahmoud Asrar comic I ever read was All New, All Different Avengers. Back when I was in recovery and out of a job, I was getting a lot more books from the library. I'm the library guy. I get a lot of my books free from the library. It's a great resource, everybody. So now that I'm going to do more live videos and I actually learned how to share a screen, I'm going to do more in-depth videos of how I get my books from the library. So yeah, I read quite a lot free from the library, and you can too. So there's some channels that make fun of spending time in the library. Let them make fun, because the money I save and still get to read so many comics that I normally wouldn't get to read. I'm one of the few people who will say I've really enjoyed Jason Aaron's run on Avengers because I've read every issue free. Why wouldn't I enjoy it? I thought it was all pretty good. I just finished the first trade of Avengers Forever. I really enjoyed that first trade, especially the Doom Above All story in issue 5. I thought it was really a monster of an issue, and it was really good. And yeah, I'm not an Aaron hater like Comics Elite. Looking forward to. I haven't actually read the last arc of Swamp Thing. This is Swamp Thing number 16. So it's a 6-issue arc, 11 through 16, to close off the series. Will I go through my old boxes and find 1 through 10 and the future state and read all 18 issues in one sitting? Possibly. Depends on how hard it is to find 1 through 10. This interested me. Minor Threats. The Solicit interested me. I like a nice Mike Mignola cover. Those are the 2 main reasons I collected it. Looking forward to this Gunslinger Spawn. It got #1 comic of the month on several different sites last week. And this is the fastest discount comic book service has ever gotten me my new comics. They came out on Wednesday. I got them on a Monday. I think I might have gotten last week's books on a Monday too, but I didn't make the video till Friday because I was tired, and I didn't actually film the video till Tuesday night, and then I went back to work. I go back to work on Wednesday nights, so these giveaways will go out on Thursday morning-ish. I'll pack them up here on my other 2 days off. Going to the fair tomorrow with my child. I'm gonna go have a good all-day fun with my child tomorrow, and then Wednesday I go back to work. But sometime in the afternoon on Wednesday before I go to work, I work graveyards. I start at 2 a.m. So sometime between when I get back from the fair tomorrow night and when I leave for work at 10 o'clock on Wednesday night, I will have our giveaways boxed up, and then they will ship out Thursday morning. Yep, Batman #1 would be a cool facsimile. And fuck this place, Izzy. It's about it's about a lesbian couple, and one of the characters, what would you call it? One of the characters inherits their. Hey, Mayor Video. Thank you for jumping in. And so one of the women inherits their family farm, and they go to visit the family farm, and then they find out there's a room full of VHS tapes, and they pop in one that says "Watch Me," and it says, "Here are the rules to being in the farm. Don't talk to the ghosts. Stay inside. Don't touch the ghosts. Watch out for the aliens. Watch out for the zombies, and you can never leave." So basically, their whole thoughts for that was like, "Oh, fuck this place," But now they're stuck there, and everybody who comes to visit them, they hired an exorcist to try and see what he could do with it, and they had different gardeners like touch the ghosts, and bad things are happening to everybody. And then there's a big monster with a goat, what do you call it, like a deer head, and they just met him at the end of issue 3. So, yep. So that is that. Let me look through the chat one more time. Yep. Hey, Mayor, are you there? Do you want the secondary giveaway that they keep giving me at Discount Comic Book Service? Lesser is Evil, TPB, and New Think #1, and Absolution #1 from AWA. Let me know. Since you were on the wheel earlier and you lost out to the luckiest man on YouTube, Agu. So let me know, Mayor. But we're probably gonna. And there's Carolina Chris. Hey, thanks everybody for jumping in at the end here. That's good. 2-6. That's what you call them. 2-6. All right. This is my first ever live video, so how am I doing? Maybe next time I'll put the link in the chat and have people actually talk to you live, see how that goes. Hopefully the sound is all right. I'm doing good, Carolina Chris. 2-6. I love you too, Izzy. All right, I don't have much more to say. I want to start reading the stack of comics, I guess, and hit you winners up on the Instagram. So, all right. Thank you, everybody who signed up for my first giveaway, and I will strive to come up with something even cooler to give away. Let's call it my 200 subscriber giveaway, because I went from 50 to 100 in 1 month. If I get to 200 subscribers by say the end of this year, I'll think of something really really good. Yeah. I not only do I have my you watch the start of this later, I got these new comic book day videos, I got that. But then I got about 55 trades from the library that I keep getting from the library. The cool thing about my library is I can special order 10 items a month by using like Amazon and putting in like the book code. So as long as it's already been published and it's a superhero comic, they'll order anything I want at the library. So that's really cool. I'm really a big proponent of my library system here in Snohomish County. The Snow Isle libraries, they make my comic book dream come true. So all right, everybody. Thank you for jumping in. Where are you at? 2-6. Thanks, Hagu. I hope Fayetteville. Just go online and look up your local library online, and most of them will have like a online search function, and just put in graphic novel as your search term, and then you'll be amazed what pops up more than likely. And I mean, some cities are different than others. Like I've looked at Seattle's, as opposed to Snohomish County, I've looked at Seattle or King County Public Library System. They have a lot of comics, but they don't even touch Snohomish County. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I get to order 10 books every month myself. But Snohomish County, since 2006, when I found out about it, has had more graphic novels than I could shake a stick at. But unfortunately, every like 5 years they dump like titles out of their catalog. So stuff I read like in 2012 is no longer there anymore to read anymore. So yeah, some aren't well funded. Yeah. All right. Excellent. All right, everybody. Thanks for chatting it up with me here in the chat, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. Congratulations to the winners. Yeah. I pre-order my stuff on I pre-order my stuff online, but I have a LCS that I go to like maybe once a month if I miss something, or that's where I get my short boxes and my bags and boards if I need them. But I just get such a better deal buying them online. Saves me on the cash. So But yeah. All right, everybody. Yep, take care. We'll see you in the next one, everybody. Yep. All right, where's the end video? Good night. I love you.